his bedroom is the driest place on earth.
Oh,
Yeah,
God. Yeah.
We're talking Dune levels of just nothing.
Him on to voice
Yeah, that sandworm is never getting any action.
Never.
No, not getting any moisture at all.
At a house me and my family were living at, we rented, how our landlord was very sexist. And like believed that women were like beneath him.
Oh,
What?
And he tried to act like that to my mom, but my mom being mom, she was not having it. He was doing like that to his wife. Like, yeah, his own wife. He was being like, yeah, women belong.
Here we go.
Women belong.
Here we go.
We're doing it.
I've literally been listening to
Flowers.
this music for like 45 minutes. It's so chill.
Nice.
yes,
As you should.
Give me my wobble.
Why does Twitch need ads? Like,
What was that?
I don't like Twitch needs ads.
Why does Twitch need ads?
Like, I know it's good for like, AdSense and stuff, but like, I don't know, it's kind of annoying.
I mean,
So you can support my OnlyFans.
All the money. What?
I mean, yeah, it's a drive for subscribing to Twitch. What is it called? Not Twitch Prime. Twitch Turbo. I have to see what that's called.
I mean, there's also just
Who
subscribing.
got the road? Like when YouTube puts
for you for the
a YouTube
specific
video?
thing.
If you want to play a YouTube video and you give it 3 ads, you can't skip.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the thing that I really dislike about how Twitch does their ads is that you can't skip after a certain time. You can't go, like, the stream doesn't continue from where you left off after the ad ends. You have to manually go back 45 seconds.
Yeah,
And
it's annoying.
Wow.
it is pretty annoying.
I
will admit
If you're
that.
watching
I always have the Discord one on, and I also have your Twitch thing on, and that happens all the time. Like,
Yeah.
am I getting it?
I am not I'm very, very happy. But also give me 1 second, I need to turn on my AC.
Understandable.
Alright.
So, when you guys drink out of like the water bottles, you guys have that big water jug that's like the same jugs they put milk in.
What?
Huh?
Did anybody drink out of the big gallon
gallon
water?
Your glass
Big old gallon jug.
Oh,
Yeah, we've done that.
it would take us, let me see. We've done about 4.5 chapters. So
We're right close to the chapter
Where
that
are
made
we?
everyone love Cooper.
We do about 10k lines per session.
Don't remind me.
yeah. I'm actually very interested in seeing how many lines there are in the entire game total. Because that would give us a
Quite a
better
bit.
estimate. Leslie is usually really good about calculating that, though. Hi, Django.
I just love how organized. Oh,
No.
17,000
okay.
lines, yeah. So it's about 1,000 lines per build, and so we're gonna have at least 12 more sessions.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so probably closer to 14,
Nice.
I would assume, because I don't think we're gonna have too many instances of 3 hours, 3 hour runs.
Yeah, I believe it was chapters were shortening in length, like being more concise and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
You love
Alright,
a
who's
good
gonna start
omen to
reading that?
start off with.
MP.
Oh.
I just
What happened?
saw that.
Oops.
Alright, who's gonna start reading?
Looks like I'm gonna have to.
Exceptions occurred. You can do that whole
How
thing.
did that happen?
Sorry for the blank stream, everybody. Sorry for the blank stream.
Yep.
I have to pull this up again.
Jericho, you know what to do. Fix it.
The blue screen.
I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't look at the error code a little too strongly. I should have, but
Someone can
It-
screenshot it.
See, it just happened. No, it's not anything to do with the game. It's to do with Ren'Py, I think. It's when you really update the game a lot, it just kind of saves just don't become compatible between different builds.
Oh right, because you
Oh.
you downloaded the recent build of chapter 17.
Yeah. So if you played on
Right,
chapter, so if you had the build 16, it would be fine. But if you're on build 17, then that's why. It's because you changed the build.
Ooh.
So you have to so you have to go back to chapter selector and then go from there and then find your place back.
With the
Gotcha.
short story unlock, I have
Oh.
to change some code in it, and so Ren'Py just doesn't know what to do.
Yep.
Because if I remember correctly, I was digging through the files, and I think the first 13 chapters are all in the same label, but I could be wrong. And so with the unlock that they added to that code, or they're all in the same file, the unlock kind of breaks save files, because that happened to me when I was going from 16 to 17.
Gotcha. Let me see if copying the save files specifically fixes it.
Hope so.
I don't know if it would.
Cause
Because what
it-
I had to do was I
that's-
just went to the chapter select and went from where I was and continued from there.
Yep.
Sparkle one.
Yeah, that would be the best way to do it.
Yeah, they're pretty early on in the pink anyway.
Alright. Oop.
Well, hey, now's a great time for the ads to play.
Yeah, and I got
Yeah.
Our ads playing.
Yeah, get on
My name is Vince with the Sham Wow. You'll be saying wow every time you use it.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
I got him.
Shadow Legends.
I think.
Check out SpongeBob on 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on
I'm like,
Nickelodeon.
Have you heard of Manscaped?
Oh my god.
Nickelodeon.
Anyway,
You can't take-
moving to
Cooper, you
this.
can't take
Oh,
me
it's still
back.
not
I have
working.
over 2 million power in Rise of Kingdoms.
Shadow Man?
Rasoon doesn't know where I am because I have NordVPN.
Wait, we can get a clip of the error code.
Before we sell you,
Oh
let's
no,
take a
no,
look from
I'm reading it right now because I really want to.
Oh my god. Oh my
Let
god.
me see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Oh my god.
What did it say specifically?
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Alright, let me try this.
Cyrus, I just got a new contract. All thanks to Squarespace. Squarespace.
My original.
Before I get sold,
Using my original website.
it's
Using my
today's-
original
oh,
website. Presumably.
You can hire me.
Sponsored by
Cyrus,
Raid
you're the
Shadow.
I'm tired of being dragged around everywhere without knowing what your destined location is. You should have just downloaded Travago. Travago will help you know where your location is.
Yeah.
And with the general, you can get the best car insurance.
How Chicago?
Don't even have the time to pay the bills to turn on your electric bill. Use HelloFresh today.
Arby's, we have
Factor
beefs.
now. Everyone's going with the Factor sponsorships.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
Save you 50 on more
Factor
car
now.
insurance. When you're
Yeah.
rent from Resumes, you know.
Have you guys
Geico,
heard
save
about
you
the
50% or more on your car insurance.
After a long day of committing human trafficking, I like to unwind with a game of Raid Shadow Legends.
This is
You stop yourself from saying league.
I'm reaching out to you
stream is sponsored by.
about your extended portal warranty.
Yep, this stream is sponsored by the Cooper Sweat Gamer Stuff flavor.
Oh, ew.
Bathwater.
And for
Oh,
those
Cooper
of
Bathwater
us,
Gamer Stuff, let's go.
for those of
It'd
you
be
who are
sludge.
just joining the
You
stream,
get 4 reds.
yes, the screen is going to be periodically black because Ren'Py decided to shit the bed. So
Oh no.
Don't worry, it just does that.
And on such
It's
an
growing.
important
Don't worry, guys.
chapter.
Give it time.
You know, if you need to learn what Ren'Py is, you can learn easily by using Squarespace.
You
Yeah.
laugh.
Get a Nebula subscription, and you can watch all of the
Exactly.
tutorial videos you could want about it.
I will try this one more time, just in case. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this happens every
You
single
laugh.
time. Like, because even in other VNs, for example, like I play Tennis Ace, every single time it gets updated, all my saves just
Yeah.
die, so I have to go right back through again. Every
Oh,
time.
I almost
Before
I
you
almost
load.
don't even try to
Like
load
from
all
the very
saves for that
beginning?
reason.
Which is so sad. Like,
Oh my
why
God.
doesn't the game engine have like fault tolerance or something?
That's
Like,
like
why
the
The
can't?
only one that doesn't do that is Don Chorus.
That's true.
Really?
That's true.
I
Don Chorus
honestly
doesn't.
think it's because they added the
They use their own little engine, I think.
unlock in chapter 9 for the short story,
Oh.
and I think the change to the code in that
Oh, yeah.
messes with the logic that Renpai is trying to load for that save file.
Oh, gotcha.
the-
So
yeah,
the short story
entire-
that was added to this.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
the entire first 13 chapters, if I remember correctly, are all in one Renpai script file.
They
and
are.
so that messes with things because it's trying to load in the entirety of that file, but because there is the script for unlocking the short story, but that wasn't there with your previous save file, it's basically
Oh.
checking to see if you've unlocked something that never existed, so then it crashes.
Yeah, there's like
Ah.
a 5-line tolerance if you make a change for part of the script.
5-line tolerance.
Wow.
Yeesh.
So you could change 5 lines before the engine just gives up.
Yes.
It depends on if it's like close to where your save was, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Cooper proves me right almost immediately. Let me try to skip this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Fun times.
Text speed, auto forward time.
It's just like we're on the trains, Cooper.
Yeah.
He was playing League of Legends Wild Rift on his Axiom.
He was playing Angry Birds.
Yeah.
You got games in your Axiom?
You got games on your Axiom?
You got games on your wrist.
Cyrus has just got like the snotty nose. He's like staring up like a
What kind of games?
27-year-old.
Yes.
The only.
I wonder if there's Skyrim for Axioms.
Oh my gosh.
There's
Doesn't he
probably
have, like-
Skyrim.
Playing Candy Crush.
Doesn't
Oh my
Cyrus
God.
have like the only video game ever left now?
Possibly.
I don't think it's the only video game ever lived. Like, Darius has to get bored sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darius
Mario
just
Luigi
sits
Superstar
there.
Saga cannot be the last video game in existence.
I like to think that he just monitors everything in Resume. He just like has cameras on literally every single last person there.
He has one.
I love
camera
that
that's
he.
just
I
like-
love that he has. I love that he has a very stylish Oculus VR on his head.
Yeah, that's how he keeps watch of everyone.
Like playing Beat Saber.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's really getting that workout in.
Yeah.
Mhm. But those
I wonder if he
spindly
has-
limbs. Yeah.
Everybody to him
Remember
is just looks like they're
one
Rec Room characters.
No. Just
Oh.
like the legless meta characters. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
exactly. They all look like they all look like Mark Zuckerberg.
They got the Zuck treatment. Oh no.
Yeah, they're smoking these meats.
Oh
I
god.
wonder if PlayStation VR game installed, like the one, the playroom thing.
Yeah, exactly. They're oh, he's playing Blade the Sorcery.
Oh my god.
Honestly though, he was kind of like that, like, because I heard from someone actually, because I talked to someone who actually interned at Meta, and apparently Mark Zuckerberg does these like weekly meetings with staff or something like that, where he'll just go up there and where they can just go up there and just ask him questions like an open session or something. Apparently he does this every week. And so this person I was talking to, like they were there, and someone asked, like, do you think that everyone at Meta is contributing something? And Zuckerberg replies, "No, in fact, we're planning on firing a lot of you here soon."
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Like, what's
You almost got to appreciate the honesty.
Alright, here's the line. Apologies for the delay. This was necessary because, you know.
Back on track.
Yeah.
Ren
Overwrite
Are you-
save.
Are you in the Discord?
Yay!
Yippee.
I feel just like that crocodile from the new circus show.
Oh god, everyone's been talking about that. I haven't
Yeah,
actually-
yeah,
I've
yeah.
been all over my
Why-
feed today.
Why are people reacting to that?
I can't.
I've seen
just
nothing
check
but that
your DMs.
crocodile
Yeah, go.
all over my feed. I've seen non-ending.
Okay, what are you sending me?
The crocodile from the second episode that people have been making fan art of.
Episode of what?
Digital
Disney.
circus.
Yeah.
Circus show.
Artists are so quick. They
Alright,
can fan.
so I'm gonna start doing my check. You know?
Muting?
I would prefer to pronounce it Eno, please.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Thank you. Sorry. Just a little thing of mine.
You're
Do I sound
good.
okay?
Yes.
Alright. Thank you.
Hi.
This is why English needs accents. Because if it had the like the downwards apostrophe, then I would have known Eno. Kings?
The best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time.
Alright. Crescent? Crescent's not here?
I mean, I can do it again if we need to. Try to list that's not allowed. Then I'll just.
I'm just trying to see if Crescent did somebody already ping him?
I'll do it.
But if Crescent doesn't show up, Gaia?
Hey, sorry. Let's take it a swig.
You're good. It seems like we're gonna rely on you for the first half, alright?
Uh-oh.
So, hope you have fun with
Alrighty.
Cooper.
Alright. Let's do it.
Do you mind if I ask you to talk for a little bit longer?
Oh yeah, for sure. Hello, hello, check 1, 2, 3, check 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's good. Eno, as soon as you're ready, you can begin.
So are we reading it through the script specifically today, since I don't see the...
You don't see the what? Oh shit!
Just
I forgot to
join.
stream on Discord.
Yeah! I was
gonna say, I got really nervous,
Sorry.
You just read it with your mind.
Really nervous.
Yeah, you guys
Your
have to
imagination.
intuit, and you have to connect with me.
Intuit TurboTax.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Come on. All right.
I will be
Now
starting.
you guys can see what I'm.
Yes.
Good.
Hooper proves me right almost immediately.
Jokes aside, you'll be fine, Cyrus.
I hope so.
What are you so scared of?
The unknown? I don't know anything around here. You're the only semblance of safety I have.
Don't flatter me.
Give yourself some credit.
If anything, I've just dragged you into danger.
Give yourself some credit. You let me, a stranger, stay in your home and even feed me.
That was...
I don't think that was in your job description. I think you're just a good guy, even if you're a bit of a dick.
Hooper flicks his ear. I can hear a swish from his tail as well.
I'm just doing what I get paid to do. That's all.
Well, even so, thank you for taking care of me.
Whatever.
Cooper is the one to huff this time, along with looking a bit dejected.
Seriously, I don't need any thanks at all. Don't mention it.
Looks like we both have problems giving ourselves credit.
Whatever you say, I still appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper grumbles before stretching his arms a bit.
Oops. I guess that conversation was a bit heavy. Let's change the topic to something less sappy.
I snort.
Uh-huh. Like what?
Well, to be honest, I was curious about your name.
Cyrus?
Your whole name, dummy. Cyrus Galahad Cantwell, right?
Oh, yeah. What about it?
Oh, I've never heard a name like Galahad, or even Cyrus.
Not surprised. They're not exactly common names back home either.
Do they mean anything?
Kind of. I always thought it was a bit embarrassing, though.
Cooper snorts.
Why?
Well, my first and middle name were borrowed from characters my parents liked.
Characters? Like, from a story?
Basically. Do you have any video games here?
Yeah, I think so. I've never played them, but I knew someone who did.
My dad named me after a video game character.
Nothing wrong with that.
I know, it is kind of sweet, but the idea of being named after a video game character makes me cringe a bit.
I guess it sounds cooler than Cooper, though.
Oh, come on! Cooper's a perfectly serviceable name.
There's an addition to the line here.
Yep,
Oh.
I got you.
Sorry.
I'd pick something else if I could.
Oh, come on! Cooper is a perfectly serviceable name.
Thanks, I guess.
Of course. Anyway, Galahad was a name after a character from an old story, The Legend King Arthur.
Sounds impressive.
I guess. I think Galahad would have been a cooler first name than Cyrus.
I can see that. It definitely sounds more interesting.
Agreed. My mom was a huge history buff. She used to read me a bunch of old literature when I was little.
Cooper pauses for a moment before smiling.
That's sweet.
Yeah. I miss her.
I can imagine. I'm sure you'll see her again, one day.
Hopefully.
Cooper reaches up to my head again, but instead of messing my hair up, he opts to just pat it.
There, lonely human.
I'm not that lonely.
Could have fooled me. I've never had an escortee get so attached.
I still don't think that's a word.
Guess you'll never know.
Is it that bad, though? I don't mind considering you a friend.
Cooper grimaces.
You need better standards. For all intents and purposes, this is just a job. But...
Cooper groans.
I guess I don't mind considering you one of my best escortees ever. Congrats, you get the Escortee of the Year award.
Wow, thanks. I'm honored.
We both laugh.
In all seriousness, I think it'd be best for you to try and forget me once this is all over. I just lead you to more trouble than you know what to deal with.
No, really?
Ha ha, very funny.
Well, to be fair, you're making it kind of hard for me not to get attached to you.
I guess that's my fault. I'm just so irresistible.
You know, on second thought, maybe I can live without you.
Now you're getting it.
I roll my eyes. Jeez, such a loser.
Come on.
I'm serious, Sai. I'm not someone you want to mess around with for too long.
I groaned. I'm sure I could handle it.
Sorry, just being honest.
That's a first.
We laugh again together, although this time it's bittersweet. There goes our plans to have a fun time, Nagay. It's quiet for a little while. I'm starting to reflect on some of our previous interactions. Eventually, I sigh.
I don't really get you.
Is that so?
You're telling me to forget about you, yet you keep on telling me these very personal experiences. That's pretty contradictory.
Cooper looks conflicted for a moment, like he's just realizing how flip-floppy he's been.
I guess it's because you're just easy to talk to.
More so than your friends?
I don't have that many friends.
Wonder why.
Ha ha.
Cooper says dryly. I can't help but laugh.
Sorry, couldn't resist. You were saying?
I was saying you're pretty easy to talk to. There's something about you.
What's that something?
Well, for starters, you're more or less the reason I get to start a new life.
How lucky of you to stumble upon an amnesiac who's wanted.
I know, right?
That was sarcasm.
I'm aware of that. It's still true. Finding you really was one of the best things to ever happen to me.
Cooper looks absolutely ecstatic about the situation, but he tries to cover it back up with one of his usual stone face.
Sorry. Just thinking about all the things I'll be able to get to do after this job is making me excited.
Job, huh? You know, that's fine. At the end of the day, this is just a job for him. Who am I to take that away? If going along with this helps him in the end, then it'll be worth it. Even so, I shudder at the thought of being alone after everything. Cooper interrupts my thoughts again by placing a paw on my head.
You're gonna be fine.
But...
And I'm going to keep repeating that since you can't get it through your thick skull.
But...
I grumble. It's hard to build up my confidence. I'm still hoping at some point Diana bursts in to save the day, or Damien comes to carry me away from all this. Cooper rubs the top of my head. I don't stop him.
Despite how skeevy the facilities in Rezum are, I know for a fact that they're going to take care of you.
You promise?
I do.
I shudder and sigh before leaning back against the wall.
I'm really, really trying.
I know.
It's just...
I know.
Cooper moves his paw down to my shoulder and pulls me in closer. I can smell his vanilla-laced fur. I pause before looking up at him. Despite the bold move he just pulled, his twitching ear is giving away how bashful he really is. Cooper clears his throat before continuing.
It won't be long, but I'll be your friend till this is all over. How's that sound?
God, he's so corny. Nevertheless, I appreciate the gesture.
Hey, thanks, Cooper. I think I'll take you up on that.
Just know that I'm quite the handful.
Oh, I'm well aware.
I'm sure you are.
I'll admit it. This is nice. His fur is actually quite soft, and the familiar scent's really putting my mind at ease. This is really nice.
If it wasn't so early in the morning, I could definitely take a nap like this.
It's about noon, bud.
Oh.
Yeah, you slept in pretty late.
This is the one day I wish I didn't.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'd like to spend as much time with my friend as I can.
I can hear Cooper groan at that.
Ugh, don't push your luck.
I'll try not to.
Cooper rolls his eyes. He leans his back against the wall. We sit in silence. The movement of the train is actually quite pleasant, slowly rocking us back and forth. Together. From time to time, I take discreet glances at Cooper. He's smiling. I can't help but do the same. We can do this. I have to. Eventually, Cooper breaks the silence.
Hmm?
You don't have an ID on you, do you?
Why would I?
You're right. That was a dumb question.
Kinda. But why do you ask?
Well...
Cooper flicks his ears and scratches the side of his face.
I wanted to try to register you in my Axiom, but you need an ID to make it work.
Why?
I wanted to show you some stuff to pass the time. I think there's some kind of game on here too.
God, I'd love to play some solitaire right now.
What's that?
A card game for lonely people.
Sounds riveting.
You'd be surprised.
Cooper swipes through some of the screens. They're still pretty blurry for me.
Yeah, no. I don't think I can.
For how advanced the tech is, I'm surprised how limited it can be.
What do you mean?
Y'all have phones?
Yeah, the Axiom has one built in it.
Sounds about right. Ours can't do the whole screen projecting thing, but they have a built-in camera, and you don't need to, like, register in it.
That doesn't sound very safe.
I mean, I guess. Sometimes cyber attacks happen, but they weren't that common.
Strange.
What?
Just thinking about your memories. The things you remember are so mundane, yet the important events in your life are still blank.
It's really annoying.
Well, I bet. Still, I guess it has positives. I'm sure there are some memories not worth remembering. God knows I have some I wish I could forget.
Like?
Good attempt.
Can't blame me for trying.
No, I can't.
Cooper chuckles before passing me some more food.
Eat. You got a long road ahead of you.
I take it out of the wrapping and split it down the middle before handing half to Cooper.
Same to you.
Cooper smiles.
Thanks, Sai.
I take a bite out of my half.
No problem, Cooper.
We start to eat in silence. Well, mostly silence. I can hear Cooper's tail thumping again. Several hours go by. Cooper moved to his side of the car to work on this Axiom. I've been writing in the journal you got me. It hasn't been a week since I've woken up here, but I already have so much to write about. Like Marantha back in Tensia. Or Schmidt back in whatever that place was called. I hope that I can travel again once all of this is over. I'm slowly making peace with the idea that I'm far away from home. Very far away. I have to be realistic and understand that I might not ever make it back. That's not a happy thought, but it'll soften the blow if it proves to be true. I hope it doesn't come to that, though. Ugh. Now I'm making myself sad again. It's hard not to have that mindset. I wonder if I'll find out whatever happened to me and resume. I lean forward to reach under the back of my shirt, feeling one of the ports on my spine. Touching these things still make me shiver. Which is understandable, considering they shouldn't be there, period. I read about the strange orifices in my journal, trying to figure out what the hell I was attached to. Whenever I do, my mind just gets all fuzzy. That gets me worried in a whole new way. Was it so traumatizing that I forgot about it? Is it even worth remembering? Okay, calm down. No need to spiral over some theorizing. What if...
Hey, Cooper?
He doesn't look up from his axiom, but his ears perk up and turn towards me.
Can you look at something for me real quick?
Cooper raises a brow before turning his head towards me.
What?
Let me just...
I take off Cooper's jacket for a moment and then turn around so that I'm sitting with my back towards him.
Do you have any idea what these are?
I slowly lift up my shirt to give Cooper a clear view. I hear a quiet gasp, but I don't turn around. Cooper doesn't respond, so I have to. Pulling my shirt down, I look at him. He looks stunned, almost scared.
Cooper? Dude, you're like scaring me.
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see that.
Now I'm getting worried.
See what exactly?
Cooper shudders and shakes his head.
It's nothing. It just looks kind of painful.
Maybe. Good thing I can't feel it, though.
Good thing indeed.
I can hear him give a quiet growl before going back to typing on his axiom. He looks angry. I reluctantly leave him be. This just leaves me with more questions than answers. My head's starting to hurt again. I want to go home. Wherever that might be. I keep scribbling in my journal, not really writing anything coherent at this point. Just venting to myself. I wish I had my phone or something. Mom would tell me to read a book if there wasn't any technology, but I don't even have that. What did she do when she was younger? The early 2000s had some phones, I think. So, maybe? For once, I'm glad I'm going on an eternal tangent. I'm tired of thinking about stressful shit. So tired that I think I'm going to take a nap. I didn't intend to waste what little time we have left together, but all of these mental gymnastics left me exhausted.
I'm gonna take a nap, I think.
Cooper grunts in response. I put his jacket back on. I'm pleasantly reminded of the vanilla scent. It's one of the last thoughts I have before I take an afternoon nap. I'm not sure how long I've been asleep before Cooper wakes me up.
Psst. We're coming up on a rest stop. Let's go stretch our legs.
Groan.
Sorry, I don't speak onomatopoeia.
Cooper carefully lifts me up while I'm still half asleep.
Damien.
I snap awake.
I mean, Cooper!
Cooper snorts before setting me on my feet.
Cyrus.
Shut up!
I didn't say anything.
Yet.
Cooper snickers. I use my hair to block some of my face. God, that is embarrassing. I shake the grogginess out of my head.
What are we doing?
The train stopped. Won't move for a while, so I thought we'd go and look around.
Define a while.
At least 30 minutes. It's usually an hour, but you were still sleeping, hence why I woke you up.
I don't know if it's a good idea to leave.
We'll be close by, so we'll be within sight. At least come and stretch your legs a bit. I'm glad you've been resting, but you should move around too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not buying it.
Is there another reason?
Well... I could use some help.
With?
I yawn.
Come on, I'll help you out.
I groan for real this time.
Fine.
Don't worry, it'll be worth it.
I'm sure it will be.
I grumble as I let Cooper take me out of the car. Once again, he's right. Being able to stretch and walk like this is quite nice. My bones are popping like usual, thankfully in a good way. I get the feeling Cooper wants help with something weird. Mainly because Cooper is looking at the ground while it's walking. Like he's looking for something.
What are you doing?
He's pointing his snout to the ground, trying to find something with his nose.
Hang on.
I wonder if he's gonna get on the ground and start sniffing. It's kind of funny to see a hardened mercenary sniff around like a drug dog. Although, to be fair, I hear they get paid a decent amount. In return for substance abuse therapy.
Aha!
I raise my eyebrows as Cooper dives his paw into the sound a dozen feet away from the train. He tears into it for about 10 seconds, shoveling sand out of the way. It's kind of impressive. I guess it's another thing dogs have that advantage in.
I knew it!
Cooper exclaims triumphantly as he pulls something out, letting it shine in the sun. It's small enough for him to hold between his fingers. I had to squint just to make out what it is from here. I think it's a chunk of some kind of rock. It's kind of reflective in the afternoon sun, but not dazzling. It has a bit of a blue tint to it too, which reminds me of sapphire.
I'll bite. What is it?
Something worth at least 1,000 plumes.
What? That little thing?
What? Is it a gemstone?
Better.
Cooper walks over with a bit of pep in his step before proudly showing me the fruits of his labor.
This is a celestial fragment. you want to be a little less pretentious, a lodestar.
Uh-huh. And?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Where do stars come from?
I don't think they come from anywhere. They're just there.
Okay, smartass. Where are stars usually?
Space.
Hey, look at you.
I roll my eyes.
Can you just get to the point?
Alright, alright.
Cooper huffs. I can hear his ego deflate. Almost.
Long story short, this is a piece of one of the 7 stars.
Oh.
Wait, like, what?
You heard right. I told you they tried blowing them up. This one went all over the place.
Cooper points to the ground where he dug it up from.
See that in the sand? That's bits of glass from when this place crash landed.
Cooper, that's several feet away. No, I can't see it.
Okay, then just take my word for it.
Ugh.
So, what about it?
Cooper places it in my good hand so I can get a better look. It's way more pretty up close. It definitely reminds me of an unrefined gemstone. Just cut it around a bit and you just have a dark blue sapphire. This is a piece of the end of the world.
So, why is it worth so much? If it were up to me, I'd say something that started the apocalypse would be less worth than dirt.
I hand it back to Cooper. He slides on his axiom to digitize it.
From what I gathered, that's kind of what it was like back in the day. Most stayed away from the crash sites, for good reason. Then, about a century ago, with the remnants of technology we had, people were able to mine a lot of these chunks.
Cooper slides away the axiom screen, letting me see the mechanism up close.
Lodestars are what power most of the technology now.
Whoa.
For the first time, I really look at the axiom. It's still mind-boggling that something so sleek and compact is capable of doing all that.
For the most part, there's not much left of the 7 stars. At least, not around here. Still, you can get pretty lucky and find a fragment or two.
I see. That'd certainly be an interesting way to live, just going treasure hunting for the stuff.
Interesting is a good word. It's annoying to sell it, though. Gotta go through a bunch of legal mumbo-jumbo with the government. It's almost not even worth doing.
Almost is another good word.
Cooper gives me a thumbs up.
That it is. Well, we got some time to kill. Want to help me find some?
Sure. As long as we don't miss the train when it leaves.
We got plenty of time. That thing doesn't start and bolt off. Just gotta take some time to rev up. I'd say we have at least 20 minutes or so.
I'll hold you to that.
That's the spirit.
Someone's excited to make some extra cash.
Always.
Cooper exclaims with optimism.
Shh. What if they hear us?
They don't even know we're here. It's fine.
Let's hope you're right.
I sigh as I start to meander a bit away from the train.
Oh, you want me to follow the smell of burning glass?
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Cooper nods before getting back to treasure hunting. His sniffing is audible even a dozen feet away. His tail is wagging side to side, almost reminding me of divining rods. I doubt I have a nose sensitive enough to smell that. Even if I did, I wouldn't know what burning glass smells like. Oh well. Once again, I'll at least humor him. When's the next time I'll be able to walk around the desert like this anyways? Might even find something new to update my journal with. Every now and then I kneel down and play with the sand. It's still pretty warm from baking in the sun all day. It feels kinda good, to be honest. I doubt I'll be able to find anything, but this is more fun than just sitting in the car. Something in the corner of my eye catches my attention. Something green.
Whoa! Wow! Cacti!
I make my way over to the tall green stalks. There's a lot of them over here. There are even some other types of desert plants sprouting at the base of the cacti. I think Diana once said that cacti are mainly water. Can the other flowers siphon water from the cacti? Now more than ever, I wish I had my own axiom. Or just my phone. I would always call Diana if I had any plant-related question. She'd take me to the greenhouse and give me the rundown of how to take care of whatever new exotic plant she got. Man, I miss that too. Sadly, my memories of our time in the greenhouse are all still hazy. Hopefully that doesn't last too long. I crouch down to inspect the flowers sprouting from the sand. I nod with a smile.
As I thought! I have no idea what these are.
They look kind of like wildflowers, but definitely not the right color. I thought they were usually white, while these almost look like a lighter shade of green. Still, they're pretty. Just looking at flowers like this makes me feel nostalgic. I should have helped Diana out more back then. A bright pink flower attracts my attention the most. One sprouting right from one of the bigger cacti.
Wow.
I raise my left hand up to caress the flower. It's amazing that something like this can bloom in the desert. I'm kinda surprised by how soft it is. There has to be a metaphor somewhere about how something so pretty can bloom in a place so desolate. I'm too tired to think of one though.
I wonder.
I try to tug it. I kinda wanna bring it along. Maybe I can try to sketch it in my journal. I've never been the best at drawing, but the flower won't stay healthy forever. Try as I might, I can't muster up enough strength to yank it off. I wish I was ambidextrous. I didn't realize how much my left hand had really atrophied. I sigh and give up. Maybe one of these at the ground would be better anyway. They look more like traditional flowers. I feel kind of bad just ripping them from their roots. At least the cacti will bloom again. I don't know what compels me, but I slowly start digging with my left hand. Huh. These roots go down further than I thought. They're at least 8 inches under the sand. I graze something with the tip of my finger. Something hard. A rock? I try to look into the small hole I made, but it's hard to see anything. I look at my right hand for a moment.
I mean, it's not like I can feel the pain, right?
Against my better judgment, I use my thankfully numb hand to help push some of the sand away. Here's hoping I don't get anything in the bandages. Eventually, I unearth one of the flowers along with a sizable rock. I smell something acrid. The rock is blue and fits in the palm of my hand. I think it's a lodestar. If it is, it's huge. Way bigger than the one Cooper found. Holy shit. Did I really just find this? What do I do with it? I look behind me for Cooper. He's fairly far away, but within sight. The thought crosses my mind to keep it, but what would I even do with it? Oh, I know.
Cooper, hey, over here.
I wave to Cooper and shout. If he can barely hear me, no one from the train can. Sure enough, I can see those little yellow triangles pointing in my direction before Cooper starts jogging slightly to reach me.
What? What's up?
He starts sniffing the air, looking toward the ground.
Find something?
I sure did.
I present the fruits of my labor. His eyes looked like they were about to pop right out of his head upon seeing the lodestar.
What the fuck? You found that? Here?
Yes, sirree. Right here, in fact.
I point towards the hole in the ground before wiping the sand away from my pants with my free hand.
You want it?
Huh?
I hold it out to him.
Take it. You can make better use of it than I could.
I can't just...
I know he wants to. Now's not the time to let pride take over.
I think it's a fair compensation for taking care of me, deal?
But...
Also...
I point to the big pink flower growing from the cactus.
You gotta cut that off for me. I want to bring it along.
Cooper blinks for a moment before laughing.
God, you are such a freak.
Cooper chuckles a little more before pulling a knife out and carefully cutting the flower off at the base. He gently hands it to me. It almost looks like a rose.
That ain't gonna cut it, though. Here.
Cooper takes out the other lodestar he found earlier.
You can have this, as a keepsake.
It's a deal.
We exchanged the chunks of Lodestar. Cooper immediately starts to inspect the chunk I gave him. I move my smaller piece around at different angles. It's pretty. We don't have time to admire the small fortunes we have found as the train starts to make an ungodly sound.
Whoops! There's a ride. Here, get on.
Cooper crouches down. I don't even have to think, I just climb onto his back.
I thought you said...
Oh, shut it. It was worth it. Hang on.
We both laugh as Cooper makes a mad dash for the train. It's been about an hour since we got back on the train. The sun is starting to set, and making it get darker and darker inside the car. We haven't said anything since we got back on. The realization that our last day together is ending has sunk in, at least for me. Cooper's been using his axiom with a smile on his face. He's holding up the chunk of Lodestar with his free hand. I think he's trying to appraise it. Meanwhile, my anxiety has been spiking through the roof. I've been scribbling my flower in the journal for a while now. They're mostly incoherent drawings. Occasionally, I have to practice my breathing exercises. I don't want Cooper to pick up on my mood swings. When I do glance at him, I only notice his ears somewhat perked in my direction. That doesn't last long as he continues fiddling with his axiom. Every so often I open my mouth to try to strike up a conversation, but I can't think of what to say. I mean, I have so many things I want to talk about, but knowing that I won't be able to get through them all before we leave keeps me from starting. I want to know more about Aquila. About Lodestars. My head starts to hurt again. About Cooper. I don't want to lose another friend so soon.
Hey.
I whip my head towards Cooper, almost out of desperation.
You... okay?
I don't even hesitate.
No. No, I'm not.
Jeez.
Sorry.
It's nothing to apologize for. Tomorrow's a big day for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to eat? It's a bit early, but we could have some dinner now.
Not really. I'm not super hungry.
Suit yourself.
You can eat if you want. Don't wait on me. I'll be fine.
Right.
Cooper grunts as he sits up and walks to sit on my right again.
You're talking to the guy who's lived by himself for the past several years. I think I know a thing or two about how bad it is to be alone.
Cooper points to my journal.
What you doing?
Oh.
I almost want to close the book. The drawings really don't look too good.
I was just, sketching the flower you helped get me.
Wow, that's impressive.
I snort.
Come on, you can barely tell what it is.
Hey, I can't do anything like that. I doubt most people I know could.
Oh, right. I guess drawing isn't something he knows how to do.
Do you want to try?
Huh?
Cooper perks his ears up as I hold up the pen.
Oh, no. I don't know the first thing about using that thing.
You've seriously never held a pen before?
Not that I'm aware of.
I sigh before reaching for Cooper's left paw with my left hand. It's a bit awkward.
What are you doing?
Just relax. Here, open your paw.
Cooper does so and lets me take control. This is payback for teasing my firing stance. I place the pen on his palm and try to curl his digits around it. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's shaking.
Everything okay?
Yeah, just don't know how much strength I should use to hold it. I don't want to break it.
Way to humble brag about your strength. Pens are very durable. Just make sure you have a steady hold on it.
Cooper nods and stabilizes his paw.
Surprised you know I'm left-handed.
You type on your Axiom with it, so I just assumed.
Fair enough.
I hold the notebook out for him.
Here, try to do something.
Do what?
Something, I don't know, try to make a line.
Okay.
He messes up one page. Then 2 pages. And ends up ripping several pages in failure. His ears are pulled back and his eyes are wide. I can't help but break the tension by bursting out into laughter.
What?
Cooper exclaims in embarrassment before he looks away. Oh my god. For all of his expertise, the fact that he can't even draw a simple line on a piece of paper is making me lose it.
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing at you. It's just... I wasn't expecting you to rip it into like that.
Thank god, I can't feel pain. I'm sure my ribs would be hurting at this rate.
It's hard, okay?
No, it's not. That's why it's so funny.
Cooper tosses the pen into my lap and crosses his arms. He huffs a loud but his tail is still wagging a bit. Once I calm myself down, I pick the pen back up. I tear out the ruined pages. Thankfully, there weren't a lot.
Jeez. Okay, here. I'll show you how to write your name.
My name?
Yeah, I think it'd be good for you to know how to write it. What?
Nothing. I've gotten this far without writing it. I'd really need to.
Well then, you can impress your friends back home.
Right.
Come on, it'll be fun!
Whatever you say.
For the next couple of hours, I try to teach Cooper how to write his name. My Cooper Krager versus his Cooper Krager. His attempts weren't bad, but something about his handwriting irks me. It kinda looks like Comic Sans. For his sake, I hope that'll change over time. And Cooper breaks out some dinner as we continue working on his penmanship. He's really invested in it at this point. I'm not sure why he's being so competitive about it. Probably a wolf thing. It isn't until Cooper starts yawning that I realize how late it's gotten. I keep going, showing him how to do basic cursive. I don't use it much myself, but it looks pretty.
Sigh. We should get to bed.
I bite my lip. I knew he was going to say that.
But I wanted to show you how to write your name like this!
Cyrus.
He's got a sleepy yet stern look on his face.
We need to get some sleep.
I can't help but yawn myself, which hides my anxious shudder.
I can stay up a bit longer.
But you shouldn't. Come on.
Cooper gets up, but I grab his paw.
What?
And you sleep on this side of the car for tonight?
I hate that I sound like a child. The tears welling up don't help my case either.
Sure.
I use Cooper's jacket to discreetly wipe my face as he brings his makeshift bed over to mine.
You okay?
I shake my head.
That's okay. Let's just get some good sleep, alright?
Despite the circumstances, Cooper's putting on a brave face. I can't say I'm doing the same.
Come on.
Cooper lays down before slowly pulling me down to my pillow. He pulls over each of our blankets. We're under our own, but we're still pretty close. I can still smell his vanilla fur. I stare at him for as long as I can.
What?
I'll miss you.
Cooper flicks his ear at that and huffs.
We'll see.
He gives a great big yawn before settling down against his pillow.
I'll see you in the morning.
For the last time.
Mm-hmm.
He rests his arms over his head and smacks his lip a few times. Before flopping his head back, falling fast asleep. Wow, that was quick. I'm surprised he's not snoring. He looks completely relaxed. The exact opposite of me. I guess I should try to take a page from his book. Maybe it's because I'm so tired, but I'm not feeling quite as anxious. Could also be because I got a friend by me. That is undeniably a nice feeling. I watch his chest move up and down with each breath. Oh, damn it. I really don't want to go to bed. But sure enough, the more I watch Cooper sleep, the more my body makes me follow. I start matching his breathing, like what we did when we met. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Alright, this is a good place to stop. We're gonna take a little break.
Oh, how good of a job I did there.
You slayed.
I hope I did a good job.
You did amazing. Oh my god, I loved it so much.
Good job.
Yeah,
was amazing, really.
Be very proud.
Oh, thank you.
All of you did
Amazing
an
job
awesome
to you
job.
too, Cooper. Great job getting all the inflections right.
Oh yeah, I love
Yeah.
Cooper's voice.
Love Cooper.
Yeah,
Thank you.
No deep.
Narrator.
That's definitely one of my headcanons for him.
love the Cooper voice.
You did a great job adding a lot of emotion to Cooper. You were very good with keeping up with like very natural beats in the language. I thought that was a really nice touch.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I hope my narration was satisfactory as well.
Yes,
You did
I
great.
Oh
yeah.
Great.
love some of the lines. The
Really the
emotions
most-
are on.
Yeah, really the most incredible thing to me is the fact that you and who was the one doing the reading for Cyrus?
Me, King's boyfriend.
Yeah, Kings. Both of you sound very harmonious together. It's almost like the same voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was doing my best to follow his lead, so thank you, King, for that. You didn't. That's why I think you did honestly amazing, because I was able to follow your example and keep the emotions up during the obviously Cyber speaking in his head time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And adding a lot
Cool.
of fun. You both of you were playing off of each other very well. It sounded very, very natural.
I liked I liked during the part where I woke up and then I raised my voice at Cooper because I confused him for Damien.
Oh, so hydration check for people who
Yes.
don't know. Make sure
Get
that
your
you have
drinks, folks.
Yeah, make sure that you have something to drink nearby.
I got something.
Yeah.
I'm on
Yeah,
my
no
second
worries. I
bottle
was
of water.
joking during the little breaks during my
Oh,
time.
that's
I got the
I'm
jug.
good.
I called 5 hours of baseball games today, so I'm a bit hoarse.
Oh,
So-
shit.
Whiskey, because you're about to cry.
By calling, do you mean that you're like a baseball announcer?
Yeah, so I do play-by-play for my college for all the sports, but today was baseball.
That's so lit.
Wow.
That sounds awesome.
Go you.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah. Yes. I'm going to go to the
Hydrate.
bathroom real quick.
Or die.
Yes, and go hydrate.
Hydration, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Nice little chill break.
Yes.
Break.
I got King Sweat
I'm
to
gonna
hydrate me.
I gotta get hydrated too.
Through League of Legends.
Man, what a vicious cycle. I drink all this water only to pee it back out again. Like, this is stupid. Like, who
I wonder
can
if the caffeine has something to do with
It's
this
a
cycle.
Or in the drink forced to pee.
People told me, oh, you'll get clear skin if you drink lots of water. No, I only get lots of pee. Okay, shut up.
Only pee, goddammit.
What? What's the
Promote
funny
not
thing?
drinking.
The funny thing about that is that the
Mission
reason
one-
you pee is because your body is just swimming in toxins and is desperately trying to get rid of them.
Ain't
Don't you
true.
know that you're toxic?
Even though the names and the trans and like
With the taste of your lips, I wanna ride. You're toxic.
Oh my god.
I'm addicted to you.
Don't you know that you're toxic?
I can't wait to give you up.
Watch this whole stream get copyright striked.
It gets copyright strike because of our cover.
It's lonely.
Audio Jungle.
You can appeal the copy strike is to remember the flowers.
I used to
Yes.
do Britney Spears impressions when I was little.
What are you remembering? Sorry,
did?
I forgot.
Yeah.
What?
That's awesome.
Something
Nice.
about flowers.
I mean, you
And
kinda
how do you
are
remember them?
Britney, Junior.
Something flower related. I don't know. Are we deflowering someone? I don't know.
Deflowering.
What?
we're
Sounds violent.
Imagine if Cyrus is a 500-year-old virgin.
No.
No.
Oh dear.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
Wasn't there a movie about this once?
Probably.
If
I want to see that movie.
Jericho came out and said that, I wouldn't doubt it.
500-year-old virgin, now being a 540-year-old virgin now.
Nah, that's worth making a movie about.
Look into something
Oh yeah, that I love Yugen so much for his singing voice. He's actually going to be reading for Cameron, because Cameron also sings.
Ooh.
Oh.
Virtues, yeah.
Auga.
I'm very excited for
Oh
that.
god.
I know.
Yo.
It's almost like me and my friends just have really nice singing voices for some reason.
I took singing lessons when I was younger, and my
Oh, you
mom.
did?
Yeah, my parents are very
I don't-
supportive too, especially my mom, because she's like, your voice is an instrument you can take wherever you go, and
Exactly.
so
Yeah.
Aww.
just chill. Yeah,
I-
I like singing.
For me, I
just
was
wanna say-
always so self-conscious about my singing voice that I just picked up an instrument instead because I
Aw.
feel less self-conscious about that.
Fair.
Learning how to play guitar.
In the spirit of the same wisdom that your mom gave you, like, which I completely agree with, by the way. The most pervasive art form is music, because like you
Yes.
can close your eyes and not see something, but you can't really close your ears and not hear something.
Yeah,
you can
that's
close your
true.
eyes and not.
And
Did I say not
even
hear?
if-
Did I say?
And
You can close your eyes
Yeah.
and not see something, but you can't really close your ears and not.
But even if
Yeah.
you are deaf, you can still feel the vibrations
pretend I
through the
close
bass.
Yes.
True.
Yeah.
Baby
no,
Driver taught me
it's,
that.
it's so incredibly pervasive that no matter how hard you try, it's not like you can't hear the person playing the violin. You know.
You can't escape rhythm.
I like how
music's lovely.
I like how the brain
Same.
always remembers music. Like even if you get like Alzheimer's or something, you'll still remember music.
Yes, that's true.
It's not.
One thing. I
It's
just
not
had a random
that
thought.
common.
If you're deaf, can you hear
Now I have a
yourself
mental
with the
image.
vibration of your voice?
Maybe.
You can feel the vibration, but the thing is that vocalizations for deaf people don't really
It's way
register.
different.
Like people who were born deaf, they have to learn that their body makes noises that other people can hear, but they can't. So it's like, but when it comes to imagining, I've heard people who are born deaf, they don't think of sounds, they think of hand signs.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
Makes more sense.
Signing is like so ingrained in whatchamacallit, in people who are born deaf. Like we just have this innate need to communicate. I learned in one of my linguistics classes that if you don't like, if someone's born deaf and if you don't teach them right away like how to sign in a certain language, they will create their own signs. Like it's called home sign.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
like a child will start to sign on their own, and then might be a bit more difficult to get them to sign in a certain language like ASL later on in life. Yeah. Which
I
is
remember
fascinating.
I didn't really start speaking full sentences until I was like 4, like basically well into being 4 years old, and so they were already signing me up for like ASL classes and stuff.
Oh.
Like,
Relatable.
yeah. And then my parents always make the joke saying it was a miracle to get you to speak. Now you won't shut up.
I didn't speak till I was like
That's
4 or
such a
5 or something like that because my mom got mad at me for saying "God damn it" as my first word.
Legend.
Iconic.
Legendary.
Wait, that's so good though.
she was shocked. She was like, well, should I be upset that he heard it from somewhere, or should I be happy that he said his first word? And I shut up for like the next few years. And she's like, no, don't keep on speaking, please.
What?
God damn it! I swear.
I apparently started talking when I was really young, like 2 years old or something. But I would just look at stuff and just repeat the word over and over again. So I apparently used to just look at lights and just go, light! Light!
Lulu Dallas multipass.
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 Sims language.
Yeah.
Like watching back the stream, I apologize if my mic
do the
peaked
same
a
with
lot.
the tree.
No, your mic was good. I didn't.
Your mic sounded good.
Yeah.
It
No,
would be
your mic's fine.
just communicate telepathically without needing to say everything, because having to say everything is so hard. You have to catch up with the conversation because you can't take on the subject too long, and if the conversation moves on, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah.
But to talk about peaking, I do have a lot of control on my end for avoiding peaking in my final mix going to the streaming services.
Really?
But the difficulty is if somebody's audio comes to me through Discord clipped, the best I can do is just put their level to 100 or maybe even 99 and let Jesus take the wheel. Like,
Figure it, yeah. Let the processes figure it out.
yeah. So it's like, yeah, I'm able to avoid most situations, but every once in a while, it's like you don't want to make somebody sound quiet, but you also want to avoid making, you know, people's ears uncomfortable. And I get that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I get
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
You're a lot better than me at running a mixer. I have to run a mixer every day, and I just do a mix and match of whatever I feel is right.
Well, I mean, it's called ear training for a reason. You have to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
But I literally am just modifying people's volumes in the voice chat. My mixer for OBS is actually extremely simple. It's just desktop audio, my microphone, and Twitch. So yeah,
That's good.
I would love to get like a proper interface, but man, they are expensive.
the sad thing is that interfaces are exceptionally expensive, especially for stuff that do very simple things. Like, I have an Audient ID24, and I used to have a Focusrite 2i2.
Yeah.
And the reason I got the Audient was because I wanted a loopback function. But I also wanted to be able to capture audio, whether it was digital or analog. And so I was like, fine, I guess I have to invest in this now. But I have too much equipment that I need to sell.
I need to waste money.
Yeah, I want to start selling stuff because it's like I don't want stuff to just be collecting dust and not be used.
Oh
no, yeah, definitely. I have so much shit that's lying around and I never use.
Cough, cough, VR headset, cough, cough.
That's the main reason why I didn't get one, because I knew I was never gonna use it.
Yeah. Oh god, I haven't used mine
The
forever.
worst thing about voice is that your voice sounds different to you because of the vibrations that your fucking vocal cords make, and so you expect a voice. And when those expectations are not made through like a recording, like everyone is talking about how you sound different when you record yourself and how it sounds cringy, it's because the vibrations are no longer there.
Too true, too true.
For what Leslie was saying, the Focusrite 18920 is an extremely fully featured and well-rounded interface. It has 18 in, 20 out, and it has a whole bunch of bells and whistles, including
Very
loopback
nice.
and routing and stuff like that. But the difficulty is that, like, I have something much smaller but similar, but 18920s are used for like very serious studios. My stuff is used for home studio.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You being a musician, like, don't get me wrong, like, it's not like I don't write music, but I don't record analog stuff. Like, if I ever need to record a piece, it's just one in and out. I'm not doing multiple things. I don't have to mic up a drum kit, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But, like, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how my setup has lasted this long.
What is your setup?
That's just the mental image of Stein singing "It Girl" is too strong.
Yes.
Me singing It Girl?
Yeah, the mental image of that is too strong, and I want it to be real.
Let me see what that song is. It Girl.
Oh my god. I'm gonna make her discover things.
Is it Aaliyah's interlude?
Yeah, it's the one. I think it fits you a lot. Like, as a, I know, as a personality.
Aaliyah Core today, tomorrow, yesterday, and forever.
Aaliyah Core, yesterday, tomorrow, and forever.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
Lost Queen.
Yeah, that's like very, very, very strong Southern California Valley Girl accent.
Oh my god. That's definitely a way to describe it as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm from the Valley in Southern California, and I'm a girl, so...
If you have any like free time on your hands, because I know you're a very busy boss babe, look up the music video to that song. It's
That's actually
insane.
what I listened to, like, the first 10 seconds of it.
Yeah, the music video looks like something a school would create, and it's insane. I love it so much.
I hope I don't get copyright struck from that.
You're not gonna get copyright struck. And we have to make like the worst cover, so that way we don't get copyright struck.
Yeah.
What did I miss? Has Half-Life 3 come out yet?
No.
No, girl, you have to wait in like the corner for like 10 years for it to come out.
I'm gonna, you know that planet they went to in Interstellar where like 1 minute was like 7 days or whatever? I wanna go there.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna do my check for second half. Aqua.
Hello.
Hi.
How am I sounding?
You are sounding great.
Great.
Alright. Rune?
Hello, yes.
Awesome. And Faz. Faz, you good?
Yep, I'm good. Sorry about that.
Okay, no problem. Just making sure. How far away are you from the mic?
I am about one fist away.
Okay, good. Now you sound great.
I did drink.
If you have control over your levels, try increasing them just a little bit, but otherwise you're good.
Let's see if I can. I don't think I can. I'll just have to get maybe a little bit closer. If I increase the boost, it's gonna distort the audio quality.
Yeah, no. You're good. I'm just saying, just for convenience in the future, because you're at 200% right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of sensitive in that sense.
Narrator, when you are ready, you may begin.
Alright. Breathe in, breathe out. Before I know it, I'm fast asleep. At the very least, I hope this is a restful one. When I finally wake up, I'm annoyed that it's still dark. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that my last night on the train isn't easy to sleep through. But it's not from my anxiety. There's a sound I can't ignore. It's grating, like something scratching on metal.
Cooper. Hey, do you hear that?
I roll over to face him, but he's not there. Wait, he's not there? Where is he? I jolt up in a panic. There's a bit of moonlight peering into the car from above, but it's enough for me to realize I'm completely alone. Despite my anxiety, I can't help but yawn pretty hard. It must be nearly 4 a.m. Whenever I had trouble sleeping, Damien would just hug me tight until I fell back asleep. I wish that was an option here. I don't hear the train moving. Did we stop? If we stopped moving, does that mean Cooper left? Then who's making that noise? I think it's coming from above. Through the process of elimination, I assume Cooper's doing something. Either that, or some kind of weird alien creature is eating him up there. Both logical explanations. I try to cover my ears and go back to sleep, but I can't block out the noise. Sadly, I'm one of those people who needs absolute silence and darkness to fall asleep.
Well, I'm already up, so...
With a great big harumph, I push myself to stand before putting Cooper's jacket back on. The door is cracked open. It's a bit heavy, but I managed to push it forward. Sure enough, the train's not moving. I can hear that irritating sound much clearer. In fact, it's right above me.
Oh, hey.
Cooper looks down at me. He's sitting on the edge of the train.
Hey. What are you doing?
Sitting.
Sitting doesn't make an obnoxious sound.
Oh.
He holds up a pocket knife, and I think a brick of metal.
Just sharpening.
Okay. Why?
Cooper rolls his eyes.
I couldn't sleep. It usually helps me relax.
Well, now I can't sleep.
Tragic.
Cooper gestures his snout up, indicating for me to join him.
At least I can show you something cool. Come on.
I respond to that with a sleepy groan. But as usual, I comply. I make it up a few of the divots by myself. Cooper lifts me up the rest of the way once I get close enough.
There we go. How are you feeling?
Tired.
Oh, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. What did you want to show me?
Patience. I'll show you soon.
Okay.
I sit next to him on the edge of the car for a little while. Although, I'm so tired that I occasionally nod far enough off the ledge that Cooper has to grab me by the collar to keep me from falling.
I know you're tired, but come on.
Wonder whose fault that is.
Who's to say?
I groan at him. Instead of sitting next to him, I opt to sit behind him, back to back. I can feel Cooper's tail slap my leg a bit, but I'm not going to comment on it. I'll use it as ammunition when I can form a coherent thought.
So, why can't you sleep?
Cooper strikes the brick again.
Just excited.
I'll bet.
I shiver. It's the middle of the night in the desert. Of course it's cold. I scoot myself a bit and rest against Cooper's back. Damn, his back is pretty toned. That's good. I like my mattresses firm. Wait, is that weird?
What about you? You doing alright?
I'll live.
You sure will.
Obviously. Still nervous about everything, though.
Understandable.
We really gotta go through with this?
Cooper stops mid-sharpen. I can feel his back tense for a moment.
Yeah, we do. This isn't up for debate.
I see.
Sorry.
It's okay. Let's just enjoy some peace and quiet while we can.
Sounds good.
He says that, but he goes back to sharpening his knife. I don't think he's even doing it right.
On second thought, let's talk.
Cooper chuckles.
About what?
That knife you're sharpening, do you actually use it?
Cooper pauses.
Not really. Why?
Well, for starters, I don't think you're sharpening it right.
Huh?
You're supposed to, use, a special oil for the blade, or at least water. All you're doing is scraping it against a metal brick.
Is that bad?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to spark like that. It should be a relatively smooth sound.
I don't even notice it anymore.
Second, it doesn't look as reliable as the one you gave me.
You're right. I'm definitely not going to squeeze it with my bare hands.
Har har.
Cooper goes back to sharpening it.
It's more for nostalgia's sake. My ex got it for me.
Oh.
Damn. I thought we already opened up all of the cans of worms before.
It's the last thing he gave to me. Gives me something to do while I think.
What are you thinking about?
All the things I'll be able to do after tomorrow.
Are you gonna finally get a respectable job?
Maybe, if I'm bored. I'm looking to retire.
Retire? How old are you?
29?
Pretty young to be retired.
I know people who can't ever retire. I'm not passing up this opportunity.
I guess I can respect that.
I sigh softly.
You'll be fine.
I know, I know.
Good.
Cooper continues to sharpen. Now I'm curious.
So, X, huh? What happened?
Ooh, someone's being nosy tonight.
It's hard for me to focus on anything but that knife.
Right. We had a fight and he tossed me.
Damn, that's kind of brutal.
I'm still alive. I'll consider that fine.
I pause.
I hope when you retire, you can start living life how you want to.
Where's this coming from?
You're too good to be working as a mercenary.
Not this again.
I cut him off.
Come on, promise me you will.
Why should I?
Cooper asks with a bit of playful snarkiness.
I think that since I'm basically the reason you're able to retire, I should get some say in how you spend it.
Wishful thinking there.
Cooper scrapes the brick a couple times more.
I'll think about it.
Good.
With my little victory, I give in and rest against his back once more. Cooper seems to be scraping the knife a bit softer now, not making nearly as much of a racket. Just enough to be decent background noise. The moment of quiet is interrupted, however, as the train jolts a bit. It soon begins moving forward. I have half a mind to get down. I try to sit up, but Cooper stops me.
You'll be fine. If anything happens, I'll grab you.
That actually reassures me enough to go against my better judgment. With a smile, I sit back against Cooper and take in the passing scenery. The wind against my face is actually rather pleasant. It's a bit chilly, but in a good way. I feel myself waking up. Wait, that's a bad thing. Ugh. I doubt I'll be able to sleep more once we get back down.
Hey, Cooper, what time is it?
It's a little after 5.
And what time do we have to get off?
Our meeting is a little after noon.
So, about 7 hours left, huh? I sigh.
I know.
I know you do.
Cooper leans to the side for the moment. I look back at him. He's looking at the horizon.
Hey, look at that.
I squint at what little light I can see. Wait, there's light? Ah, the sun is starting to rise. The skyline is starting to shift to a pinkish hue. It's quite pretty. The last time I saw the sunrise was... I sigh again as I think of Damien. I never got to see him again, did I? I shake my head. What a weird thought.
Sorry, it's not much of a farewell gift. But a sunrise away from all the city lights is the best I can do.
Don't worry. I love it.
I remember something. I carefully retrieved the flower Cooper got me. Glad the pockets are spacious.
Well, I got this too. I'll consider the sunrise a consolation gift.
How gracious of you.
Ah, yes. Some of our last bantering. I rubbed my left eye a bit before hitting against Cooper again. How the hell did I get attached to this guy so quickly? Because of the wind, the flower nearly flies out of my hand. Make sure to hold it underneath with the long stem in my fingers. Almost looks like I'm holding a glass of wine.
Cooper, you like wine?
No, not really. It's kind of gross.
What kind of drinks do you like?
Beer.
You do seem like a beer drinker.
Oh yeah? Well, what's that supposed to mean?
I give a great big yawn as I lean against Cooper more.
You just... I don't know. You have those kind of vibes.
You know, there are better places to sleep than on top of a train.
I don't think there's any place I'd rather sleep than right here.
Cooper has a short coughing fit. I'm too tired to say I was just joking.
Just hope I don't catch you. Just hope I catch you if you fall.
I don't need to.
The last thing I hear is Cooper's tail swishing next to me. For once, I'm happy about being woken up in the middle of the night. This was a nice way to end our last night together. Some time must have passed. I feel like I'm laying down instead of sitting. I don't have a lot of time to get my bearings as Cooper wakes me up.
Hey, come on. How long are you gonna sleep? We're gonna be late.
What?
Wake up. You slept way too long.
I groan as I push myself up. Ugh.
What? What time is it?
A little past 11.
That gets me to wake up instantly.
What?
I tried waking you up earlier, but you wouldn't budge.
But
Here, eat some breakfast. We gotta walk into town in about 30 minutes.
wait, what?
Damn it. I was hoping we'd at least get to have one last breakfast together. There's no sense in arguing. We do have a deadline to meet. Cooper has to help me open the wrapping of the portion pack he gave me. I'm in such a daze. I guess our little dawn session took a lot out of me.
I'm surprised you were able to bring me down.
It wasn't hard. You're not very heavy.
I guess that's a plus.
How are you feeling?
Kind of whatever. It's gonna happen whether I want it to or not.
You got that right.
Cooper smirks at the situation.
It's not funny.
I know.
I guess he's excited about his premature retirement fund. Guess I can't blame him. Anyone would kill to be able to retire before 30.
I'll be fine. How hard can it be?
That's the spirit. Hey, who knows? Maybe by this time next week, you'll be back home.
God, I hope so. I just hope they can answer my questions, since someone couldn't.
Cooper gives me a finger gun.
Classified.
I roll my eyes. Probably the last one I'll give him. I finish up the meal quick. Cooper gives me some of that strong water. I'm feeling awake again.
Alright. Think I'm about as ready as I'll ever be.
Slow down there, bud. We still gotta get there.
What an agonizing wait.
Preaching to the choir.
I'll bet.
I stand up and do a bit of stretching, getting ready for the next part of the journey. I help Cooper clean up most of his belongings. Cooper tries to bundle all the trash up and then throws it out of the car. He's more annoyed about it than I was, saying he doesn't like to waste things or throw things away like that. But he didn't want to leave any evidence behind. I point out that some of his fur must be left behind somehow. He shrugs, saying it's hard to ID someone based on their fur alone. Sensors would just say it belongs to another animal of the same species. Blood or saliva is much better to figure out who someone is, at least according to him.
That should be everything.
As if on cue, the train starts to slow down, which, in turn, causes my heart rate to pick up.
Ready?
I follow our breathing exercises one more time. In and out.
Yeah, I am.
Alright then. Let's head out.
Okay.
Cooper opens the door before looking outside.
Alright. Let me carry you until we're into the city.
Cooper crouches down. Without even thinking about it, I climb up on his back.
It's gonna be a pain bringing all these bags back home myself.
Maybe you can pay someone to help you carry them.
Maybe I could.
With that final quip, Cooper starts a steady jog perpendicular of the train. Doesn't seem like anyone's noticed us. Once the train is sufficiently far away, Cooper turns towards the city in front of us.
Is that Rasum?
No, that's Griand. They arranged for a car to take you there.
How nice of them.
Yeah, for them, kind of is.
That's encouraging.
Always happy to help.
I'm sure. I rest against Cooper's shoulder, looking up at the city in front of us. Barely an hour left. I bet Cooper can feel my heart beat against his back. For all my bravado, I'm not able to hide my anxiety. I guess that's to be expected, but still.
Cyrus.
I know. I'll be fine.
Exactly. By tonight, you'll be sleeping in an actual bed. Probably after having a better food, too.
Unless the company is just as good, it won't really matter.
Cooper's ear flicks at that.
You've been good to me, man. I'll miss you.
Oh, come on. Don't get all sappy on me.
But it's true. I'll miss you.
If you say so.
I'm curious, so I look down behind me. Huh, I was right. His tail is wagging. After about 20 minutes, we're in the city called Green. Weird name. What's even weirder is that it seems to be deserted. Cooper's not being subtle about running through the town. Claws clacking against the pavement below echo through the empty streets.
Where is everyone?
Gone. No one's lived here for a long time.
Oh, why?
I think they never got back on their feet after the 7 stars.
Ah, that sucks.
Indeed.
Cooper starts panting a little bit. He has been jogging with me on his back the whole time, while carrying a few bags.
Hey, you can put me down. No one's around, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Cooper carefully sets me down and then stretches his back.
I hate running.
You're pretty good at it.
Gonna have to be.
I can imagine. Here.
I pick up 2 of the lighter bags. Thankfully, we went through a decent amount of supplies.
Huh. Thanks.
Anytime.
We start walking together into the heart of town. Our echoing footsteps are the only semblance of ambience we have. It only spikes my anxiety.
I gotta say, you're getting better at your poker face. You gotta get your heart rate under control, though.
Cooper shoulder bumps me. I laugh weakly.
Thanks, I guess. I think I'm just too nervous to really emote.
You're probably thinking of a million different possibilities in that head of yours.
More or less.
Don't have it in me to keep up a conversation. I want to talk. I really do. But I just can't. Cooper takes out his Axiom window.
It looks like cars on the street up ahead.
I can't help but let out a shaky sigh. A shiver runs down my spine as well.
Okay.
Fuck. I'm scared. We turn the corner. In complete contrast with the ghost town, there looks to be a decent-sized vehicle parked at the end of the road. My heart is beating so fast it hurts. I try to take deep breaths, but it only makes it hurt more. I stop walking. Something's breaking my inner panic. It's Cooper. Cooper pats my head, ruffling my hair slowly, methodically.
You're okay. You're okay.
Fuck. I think my worst fears are about to come true. I rub my eyes a bit as some tears start to form.
Cyrus?
Sorry. I
struggle to speak coherently.
I'm trying to be brave, but I'm really scared. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to leave you.
My emotions sort of pour out of me. I don't have the heart to look at Cooper. He's probably looking at me in disapproval right now. To my surprise, Cooper brings me in fast in a tight embrace. He's wrapping his big body around mine. He's shaking a bit. His heart is beating alongside mine.
You're okay. We're okay.
I don't respond. I wrap my arms around him, embracing him as long as I can. Cooper strokes the back of my head for a little while. We say nothing for a bit. Cooper's the first one to pull away. He looks serious.
Believe me, Cyrus, I'm not happy for doing this. You're the first one in a while I've connected with, at least to this level.
I rub my eyes and nod.
If there was a chance for us to leave this place together, I think I'd take it.
He takes a deep breath to steady his shaking voice.
But there's not. This isn't something we can get out of. Not anymore, I can't.
I nod once more with a loud sniffle.
I know. I'm just...
Yeah. It's a lot.
Cooper pulls the hoodie up for me one last time.
You can keep the jacket. As a memento.
I nod.
Okay.
I don't have enough time to get my emotions stable as Cooper covers my mouth.
Shh. Wait. That sounds like...
I wonder if this is a good place to stop for tonight.
You! I knew it!
Are you going to
I knew it!
Wow.
You can't do this!
Oh my god, I knew it!
That's terrible.
Thank you, everyone,
Wow.
for listening.
Thank you. Well played. Very well played.
Yeah.
But good job on the voice actors. Y'all were keeping up the tension. Amazing.
Y'all did great.
Yeah.
The tension was building. Y'all were cooking.
Everyone was freaking out in the chat.
And then here you are.
I was
setting it
sitting,
up
I was
for
sitting
hours.
there.
2 more hours.
I was sitting there like, this is gonna end any second. I just know it.
I was just like, oh god, like when I saw the scene coming, I was like, oh no, not this scene. Oh no, it's. Oh,
By the way, I also hadn't seen the new sort of like in between CGs in between, and like I was struggling so hard to hide like the audible gasps I was making, trying to like contain my excitement seeing them. I was like, oh my
Good
god,
self-restraint. Good self-restraint.
it's fucking cute. Yeah, it's so cute. Oh my god,
Cooper to hug me.
Real though.
I need him to crush. I need to crush him. I need him to hug me so hard my chakras realign, and I feel my soul.
Same.
recover.
Yeah.
It would
Oh my
fix me.
god.
It would
No.
fix me.
You're an audible.
Do that. I
That's
don't.
not a
Just
good
do that.
hug.
I don't want to hug. I don't want
Exactly.
to hug from Cooper. I want to hug from Axel.
No, yeah, that's
Like
true.
all bones.
Axel's
That's true.
Axel's
like
alright,
hugging
but
a
he
Minecraft
cheated,
skeleton.
so...
You think he'd be the kind of guy to wrap his arms
He has
around
way
you and
better
then,
hug.
and then suplex you when you're least expecting it?
Even Super
Yeah,
would give you a
Cooper?
better hug.
Probably.
Yeah.
Cooper would do like a
Everybody does
WWE
that.
finisher on you. Like,
Cooper.
yeah, he just all of the bones cracking in my spine, and I just let him bear hug me.
Just oh yes. No. Just Nate followed for a sarcastic option was strong. Just yeah, I like hugs too, buddy, but I also like my spine the way it is.
Yeah.
We can do
All the
anything
Marines.
with it.
We can call him.
Why is Cooper in the trash can? Get him out of there!
No, dig him out, and he'll start smelling better.
Ryujin.
199 PayPal balance.
Ryujin, what did you put in chat?
So he can smell more. No. He'll smell worse.
No,
when they
that's
come
a
out.
GIF now.
Exactly,
Someone
that's what
made
they
that into a
want.
GIF. I swear that video was only like for a day, and then all of a sudden it became a GIF on Discord.
Oh, Ryan, I don't know if you're still listening or watching the stream or whatever, but thank
There
you.
we go.
Thank you for thinking I'm based for absolutely fucking edging everyone.
You are based.
I impressed myself with how I timed that. I was like, ooh, this is a spicy line to end on.
I feel like I just spent 4 hours cuddling someone, you know? Like, I'm just that level of, I need to finish this.
I'm feeling quite cozy.
I was just in the chat pretending like I was like one of those first time players being like, what's happening?
I can't wait for next session to just go down.
Me neither.
It's gonna explode.
Fine.
I am looking forward. I'm looking forward to whoever gets the rolls. Y'all need to put your whole ass into it. Whole ass.
Whole ass. Whole
Just put your
ass.
whole pussy in it.
I hate that you call blocks everywhere.
Put your whole Koopassi into it.
What?
No.
This is a
Stop.
Let's reevaluate our speech here.
No.
Aqua, don't worry about it.
No.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it. I'm worrying about it a lot. What the fuck?
What, you're worrying about what Cooper would do? No, he's just gonna take
No, I'm
his
worried.
so we can
Look
get
at
home.
what Mish put in fucking chat.
No, yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't like that
Let's just say hypothetically.
Let's just say hypothetically.
hypothetically.
So, allegedly.
So, allegedly.
No,
I don't see the problem with resume. All right, these free market capitalists are just doing their jobs. All right, they're better in society.
I'm trying to collect some big ass loads.
Truth be told, Cyrus being sold is entirely his fault. He really shouldn't have been that way.
Who was really responsible?
Well, yeah, it is his fault because if Cyrus wasn't there to begin with, he wouldn't have gotten sold.
What would Ben Shapiro's persona be
Oh,
We're,
God.
we're not talking about Ben Shapiro's persona. We are not talking about Ben Shapiro.
No.
It'd be a beaver.
No.
Ben
Yeah.
Shapiro
No.
is not an ally. He is not valid. In fact, I would wish many a crime committed against him.
Oh
In my
my
past.
I would happily kick him in the dick.
No. Give you Chihuahua because he'd be yapping uselessly.
Oh my god. Also, did you know that Ben Shapiro got Botox in his lips to look smarter?
Of course he got Botox.
Bruh.
He got Botox.
I'm still not over you doing this to us, Nye.
I can't
I just think
recover.
it's funny. I think it's funny as hell.
Cruel.
It is kind of funny.
It's
great.
I've been played like a fiddle. I've been playing like a little smallest violin.
It's so funny how like you know what's happening. The exact same next line. It's like the exact next line. Like not even like literally
Yeah,
distance
it's right
between
there.
that punctuation and the next line.
Oh, wait, that's the next line?
Yeah.
It's literally the next line.
Got us right there at the cliffhanger.
Yeah,
Right
this
there.
is literally the perfect place to stop. I
That's
couldn't.
awesome.
I could not. I could not have planned that. I could not have timed that better. But hey,
Cock blocks everyone.
After a
I
year-
hope.
after a year and a half of doing this, I feel like I'm getting the hang of it.
You did good. You did good, Dime.
I couldn't see. That's the thing is, I couldn't help but laugh because I knew exactly what the hell you were gonna do. Like I knew
I had
it
a
right
feeling.
from the beginning. I was like, "There's no way. There's no way we're going to get in and have this whole arc covered of like getting in the thing and doing the thing and be like, no,
This
we're
wasn't
not
planned though. I literally just read
Oh,
the line
that
and I was
makes
like,
it work.
yeah, I did not plan this. I literally read the line and I was like, I know what happens next.
Are you